Hey, this is the In-Face Center, and today we're going to be showing you how to use the PodTrak P4 for your podcasting needs. Alright, so before you do anything, here is your SD card slot. You want to make sure you have a full-sized SD card, not a micro SD. Alright, and then here's your power button right here. So you want to hold on to that until you see zoom on the screen, and now it's loading up. Alright, in order to connect this dynamic mic, which keyword dynamic mic, that is important because right underneath your leveler you have this switch right here. This is the dynamic switch, and then on the right, if you were to flip it over, is the condenser mic. And these that we rent out are dynamic mics, these specifically. So in order to connect this, you have the female pins right here, and you want to connect your male pin to your input 1. Alright, so now this is connected. So now when I speak into the mic, you can see the levels right here. And if you want to adjust it, you just use this knob right here. As long as it's about 3/4 of the way there, not over the top or too low, then you should be fine. I'm going to set mine to about 7. Alright. Also, in order to hear the audio coming out of the dynamic mic being recorded into the PodTrak P4, you want to make sure you plug in your headphones. Your headphone jack is right here. You have 4 because you can use 4 mics with this. So we're going to plug it into input 1 so that we can hear input 1. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Perfect. Also, so when you're doing your podcast, say you want someone to be muted. There's this mute button right here. You can mute either of the tracks. Same thing with the levelers on the top. You can level any of the tracks that you need to. Here is your record button. When you click it, you'll see that this time code up here changes. At first, it'll show one number that doesn't change, and that is the amount of time you have left to record on the SD card. Now it's showing you the time counting up because this is how long you've been recording. We're going to click that again to stop. Also, say you want to have an empty SD card. You want to go to menu, and once you're in the menu, you see how under these buttons there's arrows, and then under the record button there's enter. That's how you navigate the menu system. So go all the way down until you see settings, click enter, go down, SD card, click, then there's the format option, and then you want to go to execute. There you go. Now you have a clean SD card to start. And now there's other options that you can use in the settings that might help you out. It just is dependent on what you want to do. If you go to mic settings, there's the low cut and the limiter. The limiter makes sure that your audio doesn't go above a certain threshold. Low cut helps cut out some of the low frequencies and static noises that can get in the way. And that's about it. Also, on this side, you can see this little phone right here. With this recorder, you don't have to just use dynamic mics and condenser mics. Say you have a phone call that you want to record. You can plug up a phone right here with a TRRS cable, and on this side, on the third input, there's a phone. So you would switch it over, and then that's how you would record a phone call. Alright, but yeah, that is about it. Have a great day and happy filming.